since I've been detecting about 3 weeks, but decided to come out here after work a little bit, and don't have much time before the sun goes down. But I did just dig this little button with a neat little pattern on it, so nothing extraordinary, but it's the first thing I've found in a while, so I like it. So I will keep going and see if I can find anything else this evening. Hopefully I can get a video out soon for y'all. Well, still out here digging. Not sure what this piece of brass is. It's kind of almost look like it had a decorative shape to it, but not real sure what that would have been. Rang up good though. We'll keep going and see what else we can find. Well, had a banging 86 signal. I was hoping it was going to be a silver quarter, but I think it's something just as neat. That's a 1922 automobile license from Van Buren, which is, the town I live in, and unfortunately it's only half of it, but maybe I can get lucky and pull out the other half of it. But that's an awesome little relic right there. I'm glad I got out today. We'll keep going and see what else we can find. How's it going, everybody? It's February, I think, 13th. It's sorry if the wind's bad. It's extremely cold out here. As you can see, I'm completely bundled up trying to stay warm. Got my face mask on and jacket, coveralls, trying to stay warm out here in this cold. But I think we've got our first coin of the day. Hey, it's a buffalo. There we go. First buffalo on the year. Kind of hard to see him there. Let me pause this and scrub him up a little bit and I'll come back on. Alright, there you go. You can see him. You might not be able to read the date, but I believe it's 1937. So, first buffalo on the year and first coin of the day. Second coin of the good coin of the year. I found this one in a V-nickel, so we'll keep going and see what else we can find. Alright guys, I'm sorry if the wind noise is bad. I literally just dug that buffalo right there. My next signal right here wasn't deep at all. I have got big silver in the hole. I mean big silver. It's going to be a $50. I've never dug a silver $50. I've never dug a $50 of any kind. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Holy whoo! Look at that. That's going to be a walking Liberty $50. Oh my gosh. Dude. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Oh, first silver of 2021. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to rub this just enough to get a date. $1943. Look at that. Ha! A buffalo right there. Look at that big old nail tornado. Bad boy sniffs them out, I'll tell you what. Look at that silver $50. I will get this cleaned up for the wrap up, but man, I'm going to keep going and see what else I can find. Man, I cannot believe it. It may be freezing cold out here. We're supposed to get like 10 to 12 inches of snow tomorrow, so I am so glad I got out here. Hopefully we can find something else to show you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Well, I normally don't show bullet casings, but I just dug the base to a, I don't know, it's some sort of military big old round. I thought it was a big tall shotgun shell at first, but it's not. It's some sort of, it's hard to read. I'll have to clean it up a little bit to get the details off to be able to tell you in the wrap up, but that's the base to a big old big old shell. It's getting cold out here and the winds are blowing, but we'll keep it going, see what else we can find. Well, I'm definitely no button expert, but it's definitely got some sort of fancy looking eagle on it. It's an ironback, like a overall button, but I've never seen one with an eagle like that, so I'll have to do some research into that and see if I can figure out what it is. But either way, that's a cool looking button. I'm happy to have it, so we'll keep looking and see what else we can find. Alright, most likely I'm guessing a token. Big and round though. Let's see what we got. It's gonna be dirty. Let me try rubbing it on the pants here. Yep, I can see writing. Let's see here. Monex Corporation. Monex Corporation, 22 West 32nd Street, New York City. Something. Guess it's probably the zip code. And then this side says the cash register change maker Monex, also cashier models. Huh. I'm not exactly sure what that is, other than being something cool. I'll try to do some research on it and see what else I can find out about it. Well, the day's starting to wind down. I just found this little thing. I think that may be part to a collar stud. I'm not 100% sure, but other than that, I've dug some music reeds and a bunch of little music reeds and buttons and casings and little random pieces of brass. Not a whole lot since that last token, but we'll keep looking as long as we can and see if we can find anything else. Well, I can tell you, I've been out here to this spot multiple times and never dug big old casings like this. Both just bases, the rest of them are busted off, but here was the one I found earlier, and this one is even bigger than it. I mean, these ain't shotguns, these are some sort of rifle, and look at that. Those are some big old boogers. I don't know why they're here, what they're from, but very interesting. We'll keep looking and see if we can find anything else before this sun goes down on us. Well, we're nearing the end of the day and it's starting to slow down, but I did just find a little musket ball, so that's pretty neat. This soil out here makes these things look brand new. Still got the cast seams on it, but we'll see if we can't manage to pull one or two more things out of here before the sun completely goes down. If I find anything else, I'll see you then. Well, definitely probably one of the last targets of the day, but it is a neat little little gas valve. Will shut off. I always like finding those. Those are neat. So we'll go a little bit longer and see if we can get anything else before we head out. Well, I'm back at the house now. I got everything cleaned up. This was the stuff at the beginning of the video that I found a few weeks ago. This was the 1922 Van Buren automobile tag. That piece of brass actually turned out to be a part of a scale, an old hand scale. When I cleaned it up, I seen the writing. There's that little button. And then on to today's stuff, we have, you know, a few pieces of glass and pottery. This little Maybe it was a decanter top or something like that. Some cork tops. That brass shut off cleaned up beautifully. Turns out this is actually an 8 gauge. It's hard to see on here, but on this side there's an 8. It says a Winchester, so that's a Winchester 8 gauge, and this was a UMC 12 gauge full brass. Had some random, junk. I guess that's like an aluminum spoon or something handle. Some accordion reeds, harmonica reeds, pocket knives, part of a pocket watch, this little tag that it's got a bunch of writing on it. Can't really tell what it said exactly. I believe this is part of a collar stud, some regular overall buttons, that really interesting eagle with an anchor. I'm still trying to figure out about that one. I looked up on this token here, and it's bringing up stuff about the company nowadays, but I really couldn't find anything about this token specifically, so I'm not 100% sure on it. It's neat either way. I like it. There was a couple little 2-hole and a 4-hole button. The 1937 Buffalo nickel, my first one. And then the find of the day, this absolutely gorgeous 1943 D Walking Liberty $50. And it is in great shape. I mean, that thing is sharp. It's got a little bit of toning, but I like it. It's my first $50 that, wasn't at a seated hunt or something like that. This was my first, as I call it, wild silver $50, so I could not be more ecstatic with that. I am absolutely thrilled. Of course, we had a couple bullets and casing, little round ball, just kind of the typical stuff, but it was an absolute blast, and even though it was freezing cold, it was well worth it. So hopefully I can get out there again soon to find some more stuff to show y'all. Until then, stay safe, and I hope you find the find of a lifetime.